Reprise de débat, resuming debate. The honourable member for Richmond Hill.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I'll be splitting my time with the member for Charlottetown. We need a national vision when we're dealing with infrastructure. We can't do piecemeal. We can't simply say, well, it's somebody else's responsibility. And we need to have it earmarked, and we have to be able to say to the provinces and the cities that we're all part of this issue. And it's simply not writing checks. It's making sure that the money is delivered for the programs necessary. And the same would be true, of course, for recreational facilities across this country. If we really believe in making sure that people are healthier, and bicycle paths, recreational facilities, again, the federal government has a role to play. Reducing carbon monoxide and improving the health of people in our cities and our communities across the country, investing in transit, and again, a dedicated transit. Funding is important as well in those areas of the country, obviously, where that is warranted. But again, this is part of the Liberal vision, what we have enunciated for many years, have implemented for many years, and we believe very strongly that this is something that the Government of Canada needs to do, because without doing so, we, from a competitive standpoint, will fall behind. And that's also true in investing in research facilities, Mr. Speaker, in our cities as well, and to make sure that in post-secondary education, again, that we are investing. One of the things I think in post-secondary education, we need to convene a national conference, interprovincial, a federal conference to talk about the plight of students that are now faced with horrendous debt as they come out of colleges and universities, and to have the Federation of Canadian Students at the table, have others at the table, these stakeholders who understand the problem, so that we can design, again, a dedicated transfer to the provinces in that regard, as we did when we were the government on dedicated health care funding. It is extremely important that we do that. And so my plea, Mr. Speaker, is very simple. If we do not invest today, we will suffer tomorrow in terms of being able to be competitive in the international community, and I would trust that the Minister of Finance, when he brings down his mini-budget or his statement, he will address that. All for debt reduction, all for tax cuts. There's no problem, except we need a balance. And if we're not going to bring that in, we will suffer in the long term. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Hear, hear.